Hey gang, it's Chris Angel, and I wanted to do a quick video on postcards or direct mail. I saw a post on Facebook the other day in a lead gen and scripts Facebook group that was asking if anybody had a good postcard that was getting results because their postcard didn't get any results. And look, I mean, I was never a direct mail guy, but I have opinions and perspectives about direct mail, and I now actually teach direct mail for the relationship builder that it can be. So here are my thoughts and see if this resonates with you. I think in 2016 it is now, direct mail and the purpose of direct mail has shifted. What we used to do, right, back in the day when all we had was direct mail, we didn't have social media or email or any of that, we would send out a direct marketing piece and hope to get a response. People would call in on that postcard and say, I'm interested in whatever it is you're selling. I think in today's age where we have tons of information and what people want is connection. It's not like people have a lot of options for how to solve their problem now. So you sending a postcard and saying, I can help you with that problem doesn't count because they already have enough options for how to solve the problem. We have to change, I think, how we use direct mail. And I think just from somebody receiving mail, what I would appreciate is something that has value. And I think we have to look at that from moving our direct mail pieces from direct marketing, hoping that it produces a response, to relationship building. And I think the purpose of your direct mail campaigns now should be about creating relationship and value so that when people go to their mailbox, they're going there with expectation. They're going there with anticipation that they're going to get another good tidbit from you. Right? So it's not so much that your direct mail piece now says, hey, I just listed this house, or hey, I can help you find out what your home is worth. They already have those options. I think now what would be more helpful and what is in alignment with or comes alongside of the other things that I already teach is find ways to give them information that they don't already have or that would be helpful for them. So, example, one of the things I recommend is that you go out and interview a landscaper, for example, or somebody that does lawn care, and interview them about ways, let's say 3 ways, for example, to get your lawn green by the early spring, right? So we're now in winter, spring's coming, and I suppose this would be a more appropriate touch come, end of February, maybe even middle to end of March. But interview a landscaper, say, what can people do now in March to prepare their lawn for April and May? And then get like 3 things out of that interview. Once you have that interview, now go do a direct mail piece to your farm, for example, that says, hey, I just did this great interview with this landscaper who's local. These are the 3 things that they said you can do to get your lawn green, and then list them out. List 1, 2, 3. What are the 3 things? Put that on your postcard, right? And then have a invitation on your postcard in the form of a link that says, if you'd like to get the full interview, go to this link, right? And make it something easy to remember. Don't make it a really super long link. You can go to bit.ly, or you could do something from Pretty Link if you have a WordPress site, but make it something easy and short. That would be like, for example, bit.ly bit.ly / 3 ways for green lawn or something, right? Something simple. But I think that when you start using direct mail as a way to educate people and help people, that becomes more valuable to me as the person receiving it than you sending me something saying you just listed a house or you just sold a house. I mean, that might be fine, but because I have the internet now at my fingertips, I can go to the internet and find out what houses are selling for, or what houses are just available in my neighborhood. You want to use direct mail to build relationship, not necessarily to sell. Does that make sense? So those are my thoughts on direct mail. I mean, we got to start there. We have to start from the purpose of direct mail so that our expectations are in check. If you're sending out a bunch of direct mail postcards and your expectation is, I should be getting X amount of listing appointments per postcard sent, I think that's unrealistic. I don't think that's the purpose of direct mail anymore, right? So just some thoughts, by no means exhaustive thoughts. I could keep going on and on, but I think let's just start here with the purpose of direct mail and how we can change our content to add value so that, and then in doing so, our expectations, I think, change as well, so that we're we're reaching out to people through direct mail for relationship and value, not so much for a listing appointment. All right, gang, I'll catch you on another video. Thanks.